Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Let's Play Dark Chronicle. Hope you're all having a wonderful day as we jump back on into it. I've been recording a lot these past few days, which is actually insane. But it's because I have a little bit of extra time, which is always nice. So yeah, I've been pretty happy going through Dark Cloud. I don't have my list of weapons and everything on the side monitor right now, so all strats are out the window for upgrades and everything until I figure out what I want to do. Also, this water element is a pretty healthy boy, apparently, at least against Max. Killed him with the gun at least, though. Get a little bit of EXP there. Been watching a lot of AGDQ, although I think it wrapped up already. I'm watching a lot of the VODs, and right now, actually, I still have it loaded up on my side monitor. The Alien Isolation run is just like, holy shit. So goddamn good, dude. The amount of, like, enthusiasm from the runner and everything is just, like, the coolest shit ever. Love seeing that. Also, the Doom Eternal run, also a big highlight for me on the on AGDQ. So if you missed it, if you missed Summer Games Done Quick 2020, go check it out. They have a YouTube channel. Really, really good stuff. If you like watching speedruns, of course, which I love. Speedruns are like my favorite thing to watch because it teaches you so much about a game that you might fall in love with or have already fallen in love with. We got a Smash Wrench. Nice. Hell yeah, brother. Also, apparently we can get some holy crystals in the previous future area. Oh, we should probably use that ride pod field before we continue on. Always tends to be the case. I'm actually pretty happy with our restraint in this game in terms of like not using the ride pod as much as normal. Because here's the thing, I feel like I use the ride pod a lot in my other playthroughs, and this one I'm just like, you know what? We're holding back. We're holding back, baby. Ow! I suppose he broke free just like that. I also took reduced damage from the first hit. I don't know what that is. What kind of insanity is this, friend? So I've been looking into some golf games. Apparently PGA Tour just came out. Yeah, that's what I click on. PGA 2K21 just came out. And I don't know, man. I've been watching Northern Line play it. I'm like, I don't know, is this a game that doesn't look good? And then I looked at Everybody's Golf, which is the latest version of Hot Shots Golf, which came back out in 2017. And I'm like, oh, this looks good. You create your own character, which seems super fun. And it's like a multiplayer version of the game on PS4. And it actually looks like visually better than the new PGA 2K21. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll pick up that. It's only like $30. And then we can play Sfeda, but like the actual Sfeda, which is Hot Shots Golf, which is awesome. I'm definitely considering doing it. I'm definitely considering like picking it up just to golf on the channel. I don't know why I have that Hot Shots Golf itch. Man, like I haven't really played a golfing game since like the PlayStation 1 era, which is kind of a shame because not only do I, well, I used to. I don't really golf much anymore, but I used to golf like crazy, dude. I did training, I did a lot of like mini like clubhouse things, like not tournaments, but like it was part of a club, a golf club essentially. That was unintentionally a super good pun. Damn. The best pun of all time. But yeah, like I don't know, golfing is super fun. The worst thing about golf, though, is in real life, when you hit the ball horribly wrong and you can't find it because you went straight into a goddamn forest, and you're like, I hate my life. That shit was always a nightmare. Or, like, you set a club down on the ground, and then as you're moving on to the next, like, hole, you're just like, oh, shit, dude, did I remember to put the club away? And you, like, have to get out of the golf cart, or if you're walking, you just have to put your stuff down and be like, okay, I gotta double-check this shit. Did I leave something behind? Fun story, I did actually leave a putter behind, which was like the worst feeling ever. I was like a young lad though at the time. I left a putter behind. It was like the previous hole, so thankfully it wasn't too far away, because obviously you're gonna chip that ball up onto the green. And I just go to my dad. I'm like, and he's like, what? Go get your putter. I'm like, I don't have my putter. And he's like, what? You don't what now? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I just left it on the side of the green in the previous hole. He's like, how did? Who in the? And we just drive all the way back. Sure enough, it's right there. And I'm like, son of a bitch, dude. Like, how do you leave this behind? And, like, golf clubs ain't cheap, dude. Like, we're talking, actually, I don't remember the price of golf clubs, but I do remember that they're all, like, at least 50 to, like, hundreds of dollars, depending on the type of club you're getting, depending on the type of brand you're also getting as well, right? So, that shit adds up, right? In reality, though, really, in real life, if you were someone that wanted to play golf, really all you need is a wedge of some sort to get out of the rough or to get out of the sand. Decently, you know, angled wedge. Why is this even here? This is like a little nub in the entrance to the main area, but it doesn't connect to anything. Just a little nub. Yeah, you just need like a wedge. I would say like a 7-8 iron, and then you just need like maybe a power or a power shot. I forget the name of everything because it's been so goddamn. It's been years. Like we're talking maybe 15 years since I've actually last really played, like seriously at all. But what do they call them? God damn it, a wood. There you go. You call them a wood. I don't know why you call it a wood, but you do. You could get like a 3-wood. You get a driver. 3-wood's probably gonna do you a lot better because you can hit the 3-wood off of the fairway. But I'd say just go for a 3-wood, dude. Just go get a 3-wood. Ignore the driver. Who needs it? I mean, yes, you can definitely hit a ball way further with a driver than you can a 3-wood, but a 3-wood's gonna do you a lot better. If we're talking like bang for your buck, just go all in, man. Go all in on 3-wood. So you got your 7 or 8 iron, you got your 3-wood, and then you get a putter, and maybe on top of that, if you really want, like a sand iron, or whatever it's called. You know, sand wedge? That's what it was. That's what it's called. Sand wedge. And then you're pretty much solid. You can play any hole on any course and just have fun. Not really give a shit about like, okay, well the hole is apparently this far away, and now I need to, you know, I need to use my 5 iron, but if I use my 6 iron, it might actually go a little too far beyond the hole, but the wind is actually at this pace, and like, who gives a shit? I just, like, literally just dumb it down for yourself so you can just have some fun and learn how to, like, play golf. That's the most important thing. No one ever teaches you that either. You'll always, like, talk to a professional golfer or something like that. He's like, yeah, dude, you need to get, like, thousands of dollars worth of golf clubs just to enjoy, you know, playing one course. I'm like, bitch, I ain't never played no golf before in my life. I am paying that kind of money. Or you can rent your clubs, I guess, which probably is like $50, but that's only like for one round, which is absurdly expensive. So do yourself a favor, get 4 clubs. You're good to go. I don't know why this turned into a tutorial on how to actually deal with golfing in real life, but the truth of the matter is you really don't need a lot. Everyone says it's a rich man's sport. It's not actually true. Well, but it's a lot more expensive than, say, you know, starting a game of soccer. Or footy, as it's called. It's always funny to me, too, about, like, sports and what they're called, because obviously football in Europe is considered soccer, but Europe is also the inventor of soccer. They also invented the term soccer, and then for some reason North America is like, we got this, we're gonna call it soccer now, and we're gonna have another sport called American football. But we're just gonna call that footy. Or we're gonna call that football, and then Europe decides to call it football. For soccer. And I'm like, what? Nothing makes sense anymore. And then Europe entirely complains that America calls calls football soccer. When it was Europe that came up with that, because soccer is like a play on the word association or something. You got nothing. Congrats. Feels good, man. I knew it. I knew this game was cruel. In every sense of the word. But yeah, I mean, sure, it's not going to be as cheap as buying, say, a basketball. It's not going to be as cheap as buying, like, a soccer ball. Hell, it's not going to be as cheap as buying a football. But hell, yeah. Golf is a lot of fun. It is more pricey. I would say it's on par with that of being, as expensive as hockey if you buy all your armor and equipment. Although football, you have to buy all your like your padding. So I don't know. Maybe football's also on par with hockey. The thing that makes golf so expensive is that you lose balls, and I mean, it's not guaranteed you're going to lose a ball, but you also have to buy tees, and tees are just almost guaranteed to break, so it's like an infinite thing that you have to purchase. If you get over that, though, then you're fine. Blast him! Going all in on Max today, pretty much. But that's okay, he deserves some levels. I mean, I don't know if I'm catching, like, a cold, or if I'm catching, like, I don't know, some sort of, like, sinus infection, but my nose has been leaking, like, all day and yesterday, and I know TMI, but, like, at the same time, I'm like, what is going on here, body? Like, it's one of those feelings. You ever get those, like, issues where it's like you have this pain in your nose, and then your eye just starts, like, leaking water, and you're just like, why is this happening? I'm not sad, though. It's the worst, man. So I'm leaning on the side of, like, potential infection of some sort. Oh wait, no, Monica's not going to be good against this guy. I don't know what or how it happened. This guy had a lot of confidence in his range of attack there. I don't know why he was like, yeah, I want to go for the swipe.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
Alright, sweet. That was a pretty easy floor. Honestly, went by relatively well. Only took us about 12 minutes to go through. Hey, not bad. I think it's record time for us. Although, in-game, how long did we need to beat it? 6 minutes and 40 seconds to do that whole thing. And I wasn't even going that slow. By my standards, anyway. But the game's like, nah, dude, you suck. Okay. Fair. A big fair. I can't wait till we get to that invention episode, though, man. Once we get to the invention episode, where we just sit down for like 10 hours and just start inventing things, then we're gonna have like some dank loot, some dank items for our ride pod. Very excited about that. And now that we're on the third village, it's also gonna unlock even more items for us to get purchased, more people for us to kidnap, and more potential in pretty much all things money making. Oh wow, we have 5 holy crystals already. Nice. Wait. I'm like, I need the key. My brain is like, I need the key to open this real quick. And sure enough, I see the golden key, and I'm like, well, that must be it, obviously. Where is it? There it is. The Luna Stone. I went by that like 3 times, too. That's what I get, man. That's what I get for playing like 60 different games on the channel. I'm like, I want to play this game now, or I want to play this game now. Basically just ADD in a nutshell. This is my whole channel in a nutshell. It's just extreme attention deficit hyper disorder, or whatever the hell, ADHD. But it has an E on, where it's extreme though, so it's even cooler. Extreme, EA. Oh god, EA DHD. Can you imagine if like EA Sports opened up with that? EA HDHD Sports. High definition attention deficit disorder. I see the resolution of your attention deficit is as big as mine. Scary Auntie Medusa. Oh god, they're bringing back the Medusas from the freaking ocean, or the underwater, whatchamacallit, submarine. The damn yellow submarine. You know what my favorite thing about the Beatles is, and it might not actually be the Beatles itself, but whenever we see like a piece of media of Wolfenstein or something, and then we get like a version of their music in German, like what would happen if the Beatles had to make their music in German? Not gonna lie, pretty catchy. If you've ever seen Jojo Rabbit, they open up one of the songs with a Beatles song, but in essentially German. Or in German. I thought it was actually pretty good. Pretty catchy. Well, we already have the exit coin. Did we just leave? Nah, we gotta open the boxes. Here's the thing. we could just move on. We already got the Geostone, and we already got the exit key. Oh, Shiva. Whenever I see the name Shiva now, it's been soiled by the TV series called The League. I don't know if I've already mentioned this already. I hope I haven't, but if I'm repeating myself, stop me. Just kidding, you can't. It's a video recording. Got him! There's an amazing, hilarious comedy show called The League. I just love it. I don't know why this is the sports episode, but essentially it is. The League is all about fantasy football, and if you know nothing about football, who cares? Because the show doesn't give a shit. Even it doesn't really care about what it's talking about. But at the end of the day, they have a trophy that everyone's trying to get, right? At the end of the football season, American football season, whoever wins with their fantasy football team gets the trophy, which is deemed the Shiva. And the reason it's called that is because everyone had a high school crush on a girl named Shiva. And that's why they want to win the Shiva. But the woman named Shiva still, like, exists in the universe, so it's even funnier when she finds out that the trophy is named after her. It's the dumbest thing ever. Oh my god. But every time now I see the name Shiva, I just think of that, back to that, of this poor woman where everyone's fighting over a trophy named after her. It's just like, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, well, there's the Medusa. She's hanging out. She's like, what up, yo? I just gotta kill the Giron. Oh god! Frog, oh boy. I don't know what it is about frogs, man, but they've taken over the internet. It's actually awesome. Frogs are taking over. We're gonna have the frog land. I mean, they've already taken over Twitch with the Pepes and the Monkas, and now, you know, all that's left is the rest of the internet. I see them, like, consistently on my Twitter feed. I see them consistently on my Facebook feed. It just never gets old, man. Just all in on frogs. Pepe the Frog. The Peepo claps. The Peepo happies. They're just, oh man, they're just too adorable. Also, is time affecting the dungeon here? Because I'm noticing it's actually nighttime. And I don't believe it was nighttime in the last dungeon. Or, the further we go into the dungeon, it could be that we are getting darker environments? I wonder, what time is it in game? It's 4:50. 4:50 a.m., so not too bad. I don't know. Alright, give me a second here. Alright, sorry about that. Had to clear out the old nostril. Because apparently I am sick, but I don't feel sick. And that's like the dumbest thing ever to say, but you know. I swear, I'm sick, but not! I should try and tell your boss that. It's like, yeah, I totally have like a sickness, dude. But I don't feel sick at all. It's the dumbest thing. Damn it. Aqua element. One thing I found interesting is apparently the Spanish word for water is agua. So they just kind of get rid of the Q. We don't have to queue up those words. No need, dude. Just gotta go in on agua. And then I also learned that the Spanish word for table is mesa. And then I just started thinking of Black Mesa from Half-Life, and then my whole life changed. I'm like, wait, is the whole story of Half-Life just about a black table? Who would have known? I like how the other lady was blocking like every other hit. It must be a random chance in this game. In some way or another. And like in terms of if they actually block you. Wow, we have $4,120. Weren't we at like less than 2K before going into the first dungeon here? We're getting banked, dude. We definitely gotta get steel on our weapon though. That's actually one thing I think we've been missing out on is thievery. Dirty, dirty thievery. Which I think we do have access to. In the form of the Bandit Brazier. Yeah, there you go. It has that little hand wave. Little green hand wave under it. I say, perhaps we go back into a previous dungeon, level up the Bandit Brazier, throw it onto her other armlet, Or not throw it on her other arm. I'm going crazy. Throw it onto her sword. And then maybe try and get her, or go buy another one and then do that and throw that on Max's sword. I know it eats up a lot of synthesis points, but at the end of the day, like, it's still a pretty good perk to have. Obviously, so as far as I understand it, coins are the way to go for, like, slapping abilities onto your gear. But if you can, like, I can't see why not just slap an ability or slap a weapon onto another weapon, right? I do wonder, though, if an unstable weapon can transfer the perk across. But I'm going to have to go out on a limb and say that's probably not true. I don't think it'll actually carry the perk across. Otherwise, it'd be too powerful. You could literally pull a weapon off the shelf for like $300 instead of paying like the 1,000 or whatever for the coin. And then just eat up the extra synthesis points, which are like whatever. You get infinite. I mean, theoretically, you can get infinite synthesis points unless max level's 99 on your weapons. But still, that's a lot. Like that's nothing to scoff at, right? That'll just take an absurd amount of time, ABS-wise. So yeah, I don't know. At the end of the day, I think they probably wouldn't make it super easy to put a stat like that on your weapon by just letting you do like an unstable synthesis and just slap it on like a little band-aid. Alright, got some paint. I never mind the paint. I never mind it at all because I just like the option of having it without having to purchase it. So it all just kind of works out at the end of the day. Do we not have... I'm gonna go with we don't have it. Unless... Yeah, I don't think we have it because it would have been sorted in with the other key. Okay. Damn, there's actually legitimately an enemy over there. Damn it! How dare they? Who do they think they are? You know what these aqua elements remind me of? Those little turds from Dragon Quest. It's basically that, but they've been, like, evolved into a super Pokemon. That's pretty much what it is. I knew it. I knew what you're referencing, game. There we go. Those elements definitely need to be taken on by a magical armlet or something, but we're just kind of brute forcing them with physical damage. Take that, Pepe the Frog. Absolute murderer. What can I say? What can I say, man? It's what I do, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know if that's like a common item in the game, but from the amount of times that we're getting them, my confirmation bias tells me that absolutely yes, they're very common. I wish they were that common in Dark Cloud 1, but again, Dark Cloud 1 doesn't matter for those keys at all because you might as well just sell them. The keys were so valuable, and what would be in the chest would be worth like a pittance of whatever you could get. And 9 times out of 10, you probably would want to keep the item in the chest too, so I don't know. And what didn't really help too much, there we go, was the fact that you could brute force those chests pretty easily in the North American version. Although people are saying that, you know, the Japanese version of Dark Cloud 1, Australian version as well, apparently, the treasure chests explode when they get the exploding perk. Unless they were just thinking of this game, Dark Chronicle. I can't remember. I can't remember if, like, the chests actually do explode, or if people were just misremembering Dark Chronicle. Oh man, this is what happens when you don't look at your map and you take the wrong turn down the wrong road. Wrong way! Down the one-way street! What was that? What was what? That was bloody beautiful, that was. Star! Oh man. You guys gotta watch Limmy's show. If you guys want to just go brain dead for a little while, just go watch Limmy's show. That shit is so funny to me. Best Scottish humor out there. Well, really, it's Limmy's humor, but... If you ever need to be cheered up and just watch something super weird and be horribly confused, also watch with subtitles or don't and embrace yourself in the Scottish lingo. It's a good time. Nothing quite better than Limmy's show.
Looks like we got them all.
Looks like we got them all, yeah? Alright. Great. Very good. Luckily the exit's right over here. Very nice. And double check. Oh yeah, there's definitely no Spheda here. Man, all I want is some Spheda, dude. This game is just unkind with its Spheda-giving nature. I guess it's the second half or the later half of the actual dungeon. Bums me out, man. All I want to do is Spheda. I've become addicted. I got a taste and now I just need some more, man. Dude, okay, I swear, actually blind. You know what made this menu system better is if it just auto-selected what you needed. Okay, wait, I definitely have this thing. I know I have this thing. Where is it? I've got, oh my god, there it is. I'm blind, I'm sorry, I don't have eyeballs. I was born without them. Actually, my eyeballs were in that little jar that you use for your dentures. That's my eyeballs. That's where I put them when I go to bed. I just forgot to put them in. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know why we didn't talk about anything game-related, really, but I had fun. And I hope you guys had fun, too. And I will see you all next time as we continue going through the dungeon until we hit that roadblock. And then we'll finally have our invention episode. Maybe once we do the city building first, probably a good idea to do some city building, and then we can grab whatever pictures we need from the future, and then do the inventions, and move on from there. Alright, I'm Akame101, and signing off. Bye-bye.